Morning children. So in the previous video we had studied about Dauberner's triad, up to Dauberner's triad. Today we will see Newland's law of octaves. Now if you all have books, please underline the law, Newland's law of octave. Newland's arranged the elements discovered at that time in an increasing order of their atomic masses. Dauberner also arranged the elements in increasing order of atomic masses. Newland also arranged the elements in an increasing order of their atomic masses. He found that every eighth element had properties similar to those of the first one. Means whatever properties first element consists of, same property will be in the eighth element also. For example, sodium is the eighth element from lithium. So lithium is the first, sodium is the eighth. So lithium and sodium's both property will be same. Magnesium shows similar properties with beryllium, and chlorine shows similarity with fluorine. Newland compared this similarity with the octaves in music. So he called the similarity observed in the eighth and the first element as the law of octave. Octave means group of 8 elements. Octave means 8. So this is Newland's law of octave. This is the table. See in this table, starts from lithium. Lithium is the first one. Then lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, sodium. So lithium is first, sodium is 8. Both of them will show similar property. Then we start from beryllium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So beryllium is the first, magnesium is the 8th. So beryllium and magnesium will show same property. Then again come to fluorine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So fluorine is the first one, chlorine is the 8th one. Both fluorine and chlorine will show similar properties. So these are few examples of Newland's law of octaves. Now demerits. What are the demerits? What were the drawbacks of Newland's octaves? Many limitations were found in Newland's octaves. This law was found to be applicable only up to calcium. This is the first demerit, not for all the elements. His law was applicable only up to calcium. Second, Newland placed 2 elements each in some boxes to accommodate all the known elements in the table. For example, cobalt and nickel, cesium and lanthanum. Moreover, he placed some elements with different properties under the same note in the octave. So these were his demerits. Newland's octaves did not have provision to accommodate the newly discovered elements. He did not leave any place for the newly discovered elements. The properties of the new elements discovered later on did not fit in the Newland's law of octaves. So these were the 4 demerits of, you can say drawbacks of Newland's octaves. This is about Newland octaves. So we have seen about Dauberner's triad, Newland octave. Now third scientist, Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev also arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic mass. That time 63 elements were already discovered, and he arranged all the 63 elements in an increasing order of atomic masses. He transformed this into a periodic table of elements. So he arranged all these elements in the form of a table called periodic table with the physical and chemical properties of this element. Now Mendeleev organized the periodic table on the basis of chemical and physical properties of the element. Physical properties of the element means melting point, boiling point, densities. These properties were the formula of hydrides and oxides of the elements. Hydride means when any element combined with hydrogen, hydrides are formed, and when any element combined with oxygen, their oxides are formed. Mendeleev found that the elements with similar physical and chemical properties repeat after a regular interval. On the basis of this finding, Mendeleev stated his law, and according to his law, properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic masses. Periodic function means properties will repeat after a regular interval of time. This is Mendeleev's periodic law. This table I will explain later on. Again, merits of Mendeleev's periodic law. Merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. So many merits, but again, when there is merit, there is demerit also. First merit. Atomic masses of some elements were revised so as to give them proper place in the periodic table. For example, the previously determined atomic mass of beryllium, which was 14.09, was changed to the correct value 9.4, and beryllium was placed before boron because beryllium's atomic mass was lesser than boron. So he kept beryllium before boron. Second, Mendeleev kept vacant places in the periodic table for elements not discovered till then. These were the merits. He left some places for new elements. 3 of these unknown elements were given the names. He gave 3 unknown elements the name, such as Eka boron, Eka aluminium, and Eka silicon. Later on, when these elements were discovered, the 3 elements were discovered, and their name was given as Eka boron was given as scandium, Eka aluminium was given gallium, and Eka silicon was named as germanium, respectively. Third merit. There was no place reserved for noble gases in Mendeleev's periodic table. However, when noble gases such as helium, neon, argon were discovered, Mendeleev created the zero group without disturbing the other elements in his periodic table. So this was also a merit of Mendeleev's periodic table. Now demerits. The whole number atomic mass of the elements such as cobalt and nickel. Whole number atomic mass means, see, the atomic mass of cobalt is 58.933 and nickel is 58.693. So this 58, this is the whole number. So the whole number atomic mass of the element cobalt and nickel is the same. Cobalt also 58 whole number, nickel also 58 whole number. Therefore, there was a confusion regarding their sequence in Mendeleev's periodic table. So Mendeleev thought whom to keep first and whom to keep second. Isotopes were discovered long after Mendeleev put forth his periodic table. You know what are isotopes? Atoms of same elements having same atomic number but different mass number. Their chemical properties are same but physical properties are different. So he did not leave place for isotopes, where it was a challenge for him where to keep the isotopes in his periodic table. When elements are arranged in increasing order of atomic mass, the rise in atomic mass does not appear to be uniform. Now, position of hydrogen. Hydrogen shows similarity with both halogens and alkali. Halogens means group 17 in the periodic table, chlorine, fluorine, these are all halogens, and alkali means sodium, lithium, potassium, these are all alkalis. So hydrogen shows similarities with both alkalis as well as halogens. So he did not give correct position to hydrogen. Where should he keep hydrogen? With alkalis or with halogens? बंद कर दिया।